Well, listen, on a personal note, I noticed that you say that you are a, quote, cancer survivor and thriver. Given what's happened to you in terms of that, Kathy, and your personal motivational part of you, talk a little bit about that.
Well, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, technically fallopian tube cancer, but it's in the ovarian cancer family on March 22nd, 2011.
This year?
This year. And so it came as a surprise, but not a total surprise. There was always a risk. It does run in my family. And so I remember being in the hospital, Jim, and I was still in shock, and I was very much in denial. I'm going to learn from this. I'm going to grow from this. This is going to be great.
Kathy the motivator.
Kathy the motivator. And I thought, I am adding this to my bio when I get out of the hospital. So I literally put that.
That's where I saw it.
As a day you get diagnosed, the day you decide that you're a survivor and a thriver. The road was not as cheery and easy as I thought, but I certainly did learn through the whole chemotherapy treatment and all my experiences that attitude is everything in your cure. Not just in life and work, it's your health, what you think about, how you deal with it going through that experience. You know, I felt that with my attitude I could help cure my body, and every doctor agreed with me, and certainly everyone in my network really rallied to help me through that process.
I was going to say, you must be sharing the experience with a lot of people, Kathy.
It was interesting because I made a conscious choice. I was in the hospital thinking, if I tell this to people, who's going to want to hire me? Oh, here's a cancer, victim, or here's a cancer patient. We can't hire her. She might not be available. She might not be alive. So I wrestled with that, and then I had to just come to. I said, Jim, I am not Steve Jobs. I don't have to worry about stock market crashing, right. And God bless Steve for what he did. Very sad to lose him in our world. But I made the decision that I was just a regular person and that I would be strengthened if I went public. And so I started to share this actually in writing on my blog. I, by the way, issue weekly business networking tips. So I started mentioning little things, and people were starting to wonder what is going on with her, like networking, how to connect with doctors and nurses. Like, where did that come from?
Right.
Well, people in my network, in fact, my surgeon was in my network. And another woman, Judy Rosenthal, advocated for me and got me my oncologist, Dr. Stacy Nurenstone, and those people were critical to my care and my recovery through my network. So I decided to go public, and I literally used Facebook to post pictures of myself, bald and otherwise. I'm here, I'm alive, I'm having fun. We had parties. We did chemotherapy parties.
Chemotherapy.
At once a month.
Yeah.
We would go every 3 weeks, and we would theme them Hawaiian luau, Mexican fiesta, blast from the past. We did a sports theme, and so I would get 6 or 7, mostly women. We had a couple men show up who sat with me for 8 hours while I was getting the chemical infusion, and we threw a party. And so I posted all those pictures up on Facebook, and I got more compliments and people saying, thank you for your courage. It was fun.
Well, thanks for sharing that. So we have 45 seconds left. So when we have you back 1 year from now, what are you going to be telling me, Kathy?
Gosh, what am I going to be telling you? We'd probably be talking about how long my hair is.
All the beautiful hairs come back.
Yes, and we'll be talking about my new book, Alive and Kicking Cancer. And hopefully we'll be talking about a new business that you or I have launched. So, I don't know, I don't have a crystal ball as to what we'll be discussing, but I know it'll be lively and interesting.
Kathy, it's been an absolute delight having you on the show. You take care of yourself, and we'll see you again in a year.
Got it.